Hi guys, I'm Sam.
And I'm Alicia.
And we're the Last Codfish.
And today we're going to try something new.
We are going to be making a recipe.
At totally random.
Yeah, something that we have never done before. And we're going to be using a site called Recipe Roulette that will just give us a random recipe. So here we go.
Spin the wheel. Please no squid.
I know, I don't want something so weird, but we will be making chicken and spare rib stew.
Well, look at that
apparently.
Picture. Look at that
This is a picture of a bowl and a spoon, which is not great, but chicken and spare rib stew. The ingredients are olive oil, pork spare ribs or baby back ribs, sea salt, freshly ground pepper, chicken broth, chicken, Pamgaea, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I'm not sure what that is.
Me neither.
Carrot, garlic cloves, onion, minced fresh parsley, potatoes, frozen peas, cumin, I think that's how you pronounce that also,
cumin.
and saffron. Okay.
Well.
So, we apparently will be making this chicken and spare rib stew. And
for 6 people.
So now we are going to go and get the ingredients that we need, and we will see you in a little bit. Hi guys, we're back now with all of the ingredients.
Yep, we took a trip to Walmart.
Yes.
Ran some errands.
And we have made a few substitutions because some of the ingredients were sort of pricey. And so the things that we have done are we have decided not to use the Pamgaea, if that's how you pronounce it, at all, because that is actually pork stomach, I believe.
Which didn't fly with us.
Yeah, we don't really want to eat that, and actually I don't even know where we would find that.
Yeah.
So we took that out, and we also took out the saffron because it only calls for 1/8 of a teaspoon, and it was like $15 for a small bottle. So we decided to not have saffron. And
to just skip it, because is it really going to matter?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to like taste it that much. But if you would like to have it in your own, if you want to try this too,
you're welcome.
You're welcome to.
You're welcome to buy the
Yeah.
multi-million-dollar saffron.
And the last thing that we changed was, instead of using spare ribs, we are just using a pork roast. And sorry about that, I know that part of the point of the recipe is spare ribs, but the only spare ribs we found were a really large rack of them, and they were sort of pricey. And so we just decided to go with pork roast instead. So I hope that that's okay with you guys, but please.
But Sam, that's the titular item.
I know. But that's on the chicken title. We got chicken.
We delivered on the chicken. I'm glad we got one thing.
But anyway, so we are going to get started. Is to heat 1 tablespoon of the oil and saute the pork ribs until brown. So we're using canola oil instead of olive oil because we didn't have any olive oil. Sorry we're making so many substitutions. It's actually more than I thought we were. Okay, so it calls for 2 tablespoons. So that's what I'm going to put in right now. 1 and 2. Oh, a little more, but whatever. I'm just spreading it around because, you know.
We gotta moisten the whole pan.
And I'm going to turn on the burner now, so.
What number are you putting that at?
I am putting it on dual high. So,
dual. Alright. Get a close look at that oil.
Okay, and then we're just going to add the pork roast. There we go. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that meat product.
So, to saute, well, we'll use like a spatula.
Yeah. I guess. I'm trying so many new things. I have never sauteed a thing.
We're such not experienced cooks. This is what I'm going to use to saute.
I think that'll work fine.
Yeah, I think so too. So, we're gonna just fry this up, and it says to add the salt and pepper while it's cooking, so we'll show you guys.
So we've got that weighing in weight. The kosher salt is You had it here.
Oh yeah, it's this.
Canning and pickling.
Yeah, apparently that is the same thing as kosher salt, and that is what the recipe called for, so.
Alright.
Alright, well, we'll just brown this up and check back with you in a short while.
Yeah.
So again, we're now adding the salt and pepper, and this has gone much faster than expected. This is the nearest, like, yeah. Seriously, it's been like 2 minutes, but, yeah, okay, well, you just salted my hand there. Sorry, a little bit. Yeah, this is, like, the first time that I have really cooked the meat besides, like, browning hamburger or something. But at least not that.
Oh, that's sour cream. Or yogurt. I was like, that's the chicken broth, because that does not look right.
That's yogurt. And
This is
sour
the
cream.
shit broth.
Yeah.
It's chick broth. I think this is gonna be done. Here.
I think this is the last, like,
Check to see if it's done in the middle.
So this is the chicken broth we're using. I don't know. Like, my mom was like, oh, we have chicken broth in the refrigerator, and I don't know, like, when she made this or why we have this,
Well,
but
it's got a date on it.
But, like, it's in a peanut butter container, and so professional. But, obviously, it's, like, really, it's recent, so it will be fine. But, yeah, we have unexpected chicken broth. They're looking pretty good, but,
Yeah?
so I just kind of, because they're not done in the middle, but they are fairly done on the outside, so we don't want to, like, overcook them or
Do
something.
not want to burn them too much. I mean, they're going in stew.
Yeah, so it's not going to matter that much, but I don't think that my mom has much confidence in us, because she was like, oh, you're making Sparerib stew. I'm not so sure about that. So
Yeah, she's like, oh, I didn't think you'd find saffron.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't, but
we did.
Yeah,
but we left it there.
We found it, but we just didn't buy it. So it would be great to, you know, blow her away, but we'll just have to see how it goes. And anyway, we'll check back with you guys when we add the chicken broth, and see you shortly. Okay, so we think they're pretty much done. So the next thing we're gonna do is add the chicken broth, which is 3/4 cup. So you can put that in right now.
Oh, you pour it in?
Yeah. And then we're also going to need, yeah, be careful that it doesn't splatter anywhere.
I don't think it's gonna. It's just bubbling.
And then I'm going to get 1/3 cup water that I'm going to add also. And what it says for us to do is to simmer it for an hour.
It's smoky over here.
So, oh, that's way more than 1/3 cup.
Turn on the fan.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, a little less than that, a little less again. That's about good. So here we go, adding in the water.
Slowly. Alright. That seemed to calm it down a lot.
Yeah, that's very good. And the next thing we're going to do is cover it and just let it simmer for 1 entire hour. I assume that we will stir it occasionally. So, there we go.
That's the pork portion.
Yes, pork, check. The next thing that we need to do is cut the chicken into small serving pieces. This says we're supposed to do it while it's boiling, so even though it's simmering, I suppose. So even though we're simmering it for an hour, we still should be doing this while we're waiting. So, well, basically right now, it's telling us to do a lot of stuff with the chicken because they were expecting us to buy, like, a whole chicken, I think. However, we have gone for an easier, more manageable option for extremely amateur cooks.
Yeah.
And
boneless, skinless, already cut in most ways. Fillets.
Yep, pretty much. And so we don't really have to do all the dismantling that it suggests for us to do here. But basically, I think we're just gonna cut it into pieces like we did with the pork roast.
It'll be pretty similar to the pork, except it will be from a chicken.
And then it says like after we cut it to let it sit at room temperature. So,
All right.
what do you think about the room temperature business? Because I like feel weird about leaving the chicken out for an hour at room temperature. I think that
Yeah.
is breeding ground for disease.
Yeah.
So
Like,
do you think,
what is the purpose for that?
I'm thinking maybe we should wait until like the last 15 to 10 minutes of the hour. By the way, okay, so at about 6:30 is
Consult the bird clock.
yeah, my clock is a bird clock, and every hour on the hour it makes the sound of whatever bird that is. And every time someone else is at my house, they get like scared or surprised by the bird.
Suddenly there's a bird.
Yeah, I guess if I wasn't used to it, it would be surprising to me too, but
You will be waiting
yeah, that's
for
the bird clock. So I guess
the American robin will sound.
6
No?
o'clock. It will be the house wren.
Oh, the house wren. Correct.
Yep. So
I was hoping for the goose.
we'll just check back in about an hour, and we'll show you guys when we're cutting up the chicken. So see you then.
Yep.
You can't touch the chicken because it hurts the chicken.
What?
Not hurts it, like,
I'm really glad I turned on the camera.
you know, like they might think it's unsanitary or something.
Oh. I don't know. I think as long as you wash your hands really good.
I think so too.
It should be noted that we washed the knife and the cutting board before this process, as
Yeah.
you should do.
Guys, when you're making any like sort of meat, especially chicken though, and you're cutting it on the cutting board, make sure you wash the cutting board and knife before you cut anything else on it, and also your hands, of course, because you don't want to spread salmonella.
Let's get some beautiful, look at this. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I steamed up the lens.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take the pork roast that has been simmering in the chicken broth and take it out of here.
There is absolutely no broth left.
Yeah, it said there was supposed to be some broth left. However, there is none.
It's kind of all like caramelized.
Yeah,
in
it
there.
says that we should have a cup and a half, and if we don't have that, to add water.
Well,
But I'm not sure. Do you think we should add a cup and a half of water, or should we?
should we do half and half broth and water?
Yeah, that sounds.
Because
right.
there's no broth, we would just put meat in the water.
You are correct. Just to wipe out this pan. It says that we can use the same pan for both things, and it just suggests to like wipe it out before you do that.
Wipe
so
this gunk out of here.
that's why I'm using the same pan instead of getting a new one. It says that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just what it said in the recipe. So I'm following that as best I can. Although obviously we've made some changes.
Yeah. As far as following the recipe, I think we're doing okay. We modified, but we're following it for the most part.
Okay, so I'm gonna get back out the chicken broth.
Do we need the oil as well for the pan?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. So it said a cup and a half.
Yep.
So
Does that go in the pan or does that go separate?
that goes separate. It
Alright.
doesn't go in the pan at all. It's supposed
Alright.
to stay out with the.
Just clarifying.
So I'm gonna do 3/4 cup of, wait, 2/3 cup? 3/4 cup? 2/3 cup.
2/3, yeah. Right? Yeah.
2/3 cup of broth, and then I'm gonna add 2/3 cup of water to that because
We're out of broth, apparently.
yeah, it said there should be some left in the pan, but for some reason there is none. I don't know. I don't think we've done anything wrong. We've only had it in for an hour, which is what they
The suggested time.
Yep.
So now we
set that aside.
Aside.
And
Good.
we are going to put in another tablespoon of oil before we start cooking the chicken. So,
Oop.
There we go. We spread it around again. I don't know if this does anything, but
I think it helps a bit.
I think it should be spread around.
Grease the wheels here.
So if you are cooking the Pamgaea with it, this is also when you are supposed to brown that, but like I said, we are choosing not to do that because we don't want to eat that.
Yeah, I really would rather not eat pork stomach today.
Yeah.
Or pork belly, if there's a difference.
I don't think there's a difference. Okay, so we got our chicken added in, and we're just gonna brown that up in the same way.
Yep, in the exact same manner as before.
So we will return to you shortly. Hey guys, so we are still browning the chicken, but while that's happening, we are going to prepare the vegetables. So the first thing is an onion, and we're just going to use half of an onion because onions are just really strong. I don't know, they're really strong, yeah. And so we're just going to cut one in half and use that and hold it. I am really afraid that I'm going to cut my hand. Oh, if you guys are wondering why I am wearing a different shirt than I was earlier, it's because I got some grease splattered on my other one. So, okay, so we got all the brown stuff off of the onion. So I'm going to take that off the cutting board now. My eyes are still watering. You don't see? I don't know if you can tell, but I look sort of like my eyes are watering.
Did you just watch The Notebook?
I've never actually seen The Notebook.
I hear it's a cry fest.
We own The Notebook, but I have never watched it. So I suppose I should. So we're going to use a cry fest?
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be loud, but we're going to chop the onions down, so. Oh, that's not.
Well.
That didn't go as well as planned. I think I'm supposed to cut it into smaller sections first, actually. Pretend I didn't do that, everyone.
How embarrassing.
Okay, just brown your chicken. Okay, so we're supposed to be adding the vegetables in when the chicken is brown.
It looks pretty brown.
It looks pretty good. Do you want to check the inside?
Yeah, I have been doing that. All of them look pretty done.
Okay, well then we're going to add the onions real quick.
Alright. Sam's lovely onion going right into this chicken. Now, potatoes and parsley?
Some more vegetables, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so
We've already set aside the lovely potatoes. Oh no. Oh. Too many potatoes.
okay, so the potatoes I'm gonna okay, I'll get you a small one.
Alright.
Thanks for that. That is like a horror movie.
Let me just...
Look, it's so creepy. Why do we have this? What is this for?
I don't know.
Okay, that's good. Do you think this will work alright for peeling the potatoes?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I believe this is a...
I'm going to
not quite a paring knife, but it'll work.
probably monitor the browning chicken whilst Melissa
Peels
is
the
peeling
potatoes.
the potatoes, because I am very bad at peeling potatoes personally.
Alright, I'm gonna try and not cut my hand clean off. I've peeled a lot of sweet potatoes in my day. I made it sound like I'm an old farmer. I peel a lot of sweet potatoes in my day.
Okay. I'm going to do the carrot part while Melissa is,
Just in half, right?
yeah, just in half.
Okay.
While Melissa's doing the potatoes. I don't know if you're supposed to wash carrots, but it looks like it needs washing. So that's what I'm going to do, and then
we can share the spotlight here.
I'm just going to use this very large knife. I'll like cut with it with onion so it doesn't have like a
Raw chicken.
salmonella or anything. I washed it after that, of course. So you can use the fine blade, so I'll just move over.
I can do this with my hand.
Alright, well, this is our one medium carrot that we are supposed to
Chop up.
yeah, so right thinly.
I'm getting potato all over your house.
Oh well, it'll survive.
I'll clean it up before your mom gets home.
And just so you know, guys, we will put a link to the recipe in the description, so that way you can follow along more closely. I know we're not describing everything very well, but since we are not great cooks, this is, you know, less of an example video and more of a we're just trying something new sort of thing.
This is definitely not a how-to video.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Don't follow this video.
Please feel free to like try and make this recipe if you want to, but I would recommend following the recipe a little more closely, and please
don't follow us at all.
Please don't be angry if it doesn't turn out very well, because we don't even know how this will turn out. It could be a total failure, but
it could be something we don't like at all.
At least it would be something new.
I don't cook a lot. I feel like I'd be good at it. Maybe that's tooting my own horn.
I don't cook a lot either, but I am certain I would not be very good at it. But I would like to get better than I am, to be honest, and you know, that's why we're trying some recipes.
Yeah.
You can't get better without trying and making some weird substitutions and...
Well, totally legitimate substitutions. Come on.
Yeah, seriously, if we didn't make those substitutions, we would have spent like $30 more. And
exactly.
We're both broke college students, so...
Exactly.
That's not going to work out.
What am I going to do with, like, what was that, like a tablespoon of saffron that they ended up giving?
Yeah,
like,
seriously.
for $14.
And, like, what were we going to do
is potatoes
with, like,
so hard?
the extra 5 pounds of Sparerib?
Oh.
Seriously, we only need 1 pound for this recipe, and it only came in, like, a large, like, 5 pounds, like, stack of Sparerib.
Yeah. I really hope nobody notices what I just did. I was trying to cut with the wrong side of the knife.
Oh.
And then I tried to use my palm to, like, cut through the potato, and I pressed my palm on the sharp end of the knife. But I didn't cut myself, and now I have to deal with this half potato.
Okay guys, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know how much you missed because my SD card ran out of space, but Melissa's about to add the potatoes. And so, here they are. If you want to just watch those for a second, I will get the minced garlic taken care of. So, like I was saying, we have just this jar instead of actual cloves. But we need 4 cloves of garlic, and it says 1/2 teaspoon equals 1 clove. Melissa, can you open this?
Yeah.
I am weak, and we will show Melissa's strong muscles.
Got potato on my hand. There you go.
You got it. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it.
The muscles in it.
We're gonna. Okay. We're gonna bring it over here so that you guys can see what's going on. And
slam that garlic in there.
It's just 1 teaspoon of garlic, and we're gonna need, or that's 1/2 teaspoon. So we're gonna need 2 of those. I know this is not perfectly measured.
We're guessing. That's all right.
Here's that one, and 1 more.
Yeah, 1 more.
So there's that. Perfect. And the last thing we'll need to add is the parsley. What we're going to do is we're supposed to add these 2 things back in. The, well, ours is pork roast, not ribs, and the broth and water mixture, and then we're supposed to bring it to a boil. So that's what we're going to do. And there we go.
And look how beautiful that is.
I don't think this is going to be much of a stew, to be honest.
It's just going to be like product in a light sauce.
Yeah, it's basically going to be like meat with like a lot of flavor from the broth and like vegetables with flavor from the broth, I think. But we haven't like changed any of the like amounts of liquid or anything.
Exactly. I expected more liquid and a thicker liquid, I guess.
Yeah, like all we did was we used like a little less chicken than they wanted. They wanted 3 pounds of chicken. That's a lot.
But that would have even made it like more solid.
Yeah. So.
But look how beautiful it is. I'm proud of that.
Yeah, it looks very nice. Hey guys, we're back again, and we are here after 25 minutes of simmering to just add in the cumin, the peas, and it says also some salt and pepper. Look at that. It's looking pretty good, huh?
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, and this is also when you would add in the saffron, but like we said, that was very pricey for a very tiny amount, so we decided not to go with that.
It was like the rich men's spice.
Yes.
I decided not to do that.
So we're just going to put in this tiny bit of
this little ball of peas, which we're not going to break up.
It's supposed to be half a cup, but we're not huge pea fans. Well, at least I'm not. I don't know. Melissa, do you like peas a lot?
They're okay. They're not great. It's 1/4 of a teaspoon of cumin.
Oh.
We don't need to dirty a thing for that because I'm just going to eyeball it.
Okay.
It's not coming out as fast as I thought. We will just shake a bit.
Okay, that's probably enough. That's probably enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, this is the finished product.
I almost wish they could smell it.
Yeah, it smells like... Okay, like, if you imagine the smell of a pork roast, that's most of it, I would say. But it also smells like cumin or cumin. You say it different than me. How do you say it? That's probably correct. I've always been saying cumin, but I don't know. If you guys know, tell us in the comments what you think.
I'd love to see these people try to spell the pronunciation of cumin.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Melissa's first bite.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a big chunk of this chicken and hope I don't choke.
Okay.
It's really good. I like it.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you like it. I will now give it a shot myself.
I'm not chew into the camera.
I guess I will try a bite of the pork roast portion since Melissa tried the chicken.
I really like the potato.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Normally this is not the sort of thing that I'm too much of a fan of, because I don't know, I'm not a big fan of vegetables, and stuff like pork roast is not particularly my thing either, but of course we didn't choose this recipe, we just rouletted it.
Yeah.
So. But it actually tastes pretty good, so
I'm a fan.
Recommend the recipe if you have
2 hours to
spare. 2.5 hours, yeah, and if you like meat and vegetables, because it's not really a stew, but...
Oh yeah, look at this. It is very solid. There's no liquid whatsoever.
0% stew. But I think it turned out pretty well. I would say our first try something new is a success.
I would say so.
Yeah. So
I feel like we've succeeded.
Put this both in, and we will see you guys next time when we try another new thing. So thanks for watching, and if you do try and recreate this, post about it in the comments and tell us how it went.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay, bye guys.
See you guys.